What's up, everybody? It's Chi Marie back with another video. Back with an update on nursing school, what I've been doing. I know it has been a month since you guys seen me, and I just want to let you know what's going on. So we are in class. COVID is still out here and real, but we are in class. I did have all my clinical days, my hospital rotation clinical days, because when you're in nursing school, you're gonna find out that clinical days it means a lot of things. So I've had my hospital rotations for this semester. It was definitely a learning experience, even though I have years of experience in the medical field, in hospital settings particular. I wasn't ready. But each time I went to clinical day, I was more comfortable. And my last day, charge nurse, no, not the charge nurse, my instructor made me like charge nurse. She called it team leader, but basically it would be if out in the real world when we graduate, I would have been the charge nurse over my crew. And that was very interesting and another learning experience, but I enjoyed it very well. No, I'm not bossy. No, I'm not bossy, and I got positive feedback from my cohorts, but that was that. As far as tests, they have been a whole lot more difficult. My midterm grade was a 91. Yay. I am very happy of that because I don't know how. So these tests, you know, the fluid and electrolyte test was supposed to be the hardest test, but this past test we just took over upper GI, I really felt like that was trickery. I won't say why, because I don't know all the rules and everything to YouTube and to my university, so I'm gonna keep that one to myself for further notice. But I made an 88. I don't know if that's the highest in the class. I haven't heard nobody making higher than that, but a lot of people failed. And in nursing school, you're taught that if part of the answer is wrong, then the whole answer is wrong. The questions on this test was very direct, but the answer choices is like, yeah, A, B, C, but not X, Y, Z. So, and all the answer choices were like that. So you had to, I mean, not every last question, because we had 50 questions. Not every last questions, but the majority of them. And so you had to try to sit and think, what? And then, you know, of course, most of the time all the answers are correct. You pick the best one. We didn't have no keywords, most, first, priority, or whatever. It was none of that in the question. So the test was very misleading, and it was just by the grace of God that I got the 88. I have a study group. My study group is freaking amazing. They are awesome. And I think I made the highest out my study group. Everybody in my study group did not pass, but we're working on it for the next test, and brought my average down to a 90. You know, because you got to, in order to maintain an A, you got to just keep getting A's on these tests, and I got an 88, so it brought my GPA, well, not GPA, my average for the class down a point. And I want to try to get it back up, because whenever I graduate and I get my BSN, I want to go further, and I want to have whatever college I'm in for my master's, or whatever program I'm going in. I don't want any questions as to, oh, everybody say C make degrees, but they do, you know. And I realize this is my second semester, but I want to try to get the best I can get while I can, because I'm seeing how it's progressively getting harder, and it worries me a little bit. It's a little bit, but it's okay, because I'm still gonna get through it. But I want to do the best I can do while I can. If any of these other tests are like this past test, yeah, I'll just pray for me. They have definitely been getting harder. And the medications, for some reason, drug calculations, I got it. Like, that's like one of my favorite things. Math is my favorite subject, so I stressed about drug calculations before I got into the nursing program. No, not for me. And a lot of people still do struggle with it because they don't like math, and it, you know, it's a hard concept to get to grasp for everyone. But for me, it came easy, and I'm so thankful for that. But what I did not expect was pharmacology. Nobody said nothing about this pharmacology. This pharmacology is no joke. I had a pharmacology class my first semester, nothing but medications, and at this point it's supposed to be a review. Who don't remember nothing? I don't remember this pharmacology. It was definitely my problem child, but I am getting through it, and I'm still learning, and it's not gonna be my problem child in the end. I'm gonna know it like that. So I'm working on it, but nobody warned me about pharmacology. And if you watching my channel and you struggling in pharmacology, it'll get better. But definitely study, like, all the time. Make your note cards, write on your dry erase boards. Yes, you need dry erase boards. I do need to do a video of everything that you would need, like for real need, not all just this cute stuff everybody put together or whatever, for real stuff. And probably do a video on how I organize my notes and everything. This semester my organization is 10 times better than last semester. But I feel like you have to organize per class, because you'll be all over the place. So each semester, I'm guessing, it's going to be a whole new organization learning experience. But I like I slick like my book, my folder that I have made for this semester. So maybe I can show you guys that. But that's all for now. Until the next video. Sis is struggling on these tests, but she's passing. So that's what matters. I am passing. I am getting why I'm missing some of them. This last test don't count. The other three, I'm getting why I'm missing. I understand why I miss them. It, you know, it's always those two questions that you, well, answer choices that you go back and forth with, and you got to pick the best out of those. And when I go back and read it, I'm like, okay, yeah, because it was the answer that I was going back and forth with. So I get it. So that's that. Until next time, you guys, be blessed.